Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Fancy Football Transfer Talk. My name is Simon Fields, and good to be back here on a Monday, on the first working day of the week. And I just love being here with you to talk about football. We'll be looking at Manchester United approach to Van Nistelrooy, the former striker, uh, on a collaboration to work with Ten Hag as one of his coaching staff. Then we'll also look at the French teenage defender, Leny Yoro, who has chosen Real Madrid. He said no to Liverpool, no to Manchester United, and no to PSG. So we'll look at why. We'll also look at Brentwaite, waiting for Manchester United. Brentwaite is waiting for Manchester United. So hopefully, let's see how that one goes with Brentwaite and Manchester United. And we'll look at other transfers. Aston Villa has been training because they've been doing their business quietly. They've been signing players, they've been letting players go, doing swap deals as well. So we'll talk about those players that are going out of Aston Villa and players that are coming in uh, now. So let's see how today's show goes. If you like what we are doing on Fancy Football, kindly subscribe, like, share our videos to help support Fancy Football, to help keep us afloat. Uh, and if you do that, hopefully it will help the channel grow. It will help you get more content, get more exciting content on Fancy Football. Thank you so much if you do. So for today's target is 10 likes. I know the last time we came came on, we got 6. But for today's target, 10 likes. So kindly like today. 10 likes, please. And possibly if you are new to the channel, just give us a subscribe. That's what we want. So let's go. Let's rumble on the show today. So let's see what we have or how we'll go about today's show. Okay, guys, let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep everything going forward. Um, Lena Euro, Van Nistelrooy was approached by Manchester United to join the coaching crew of Ten Hag. He's a Dutch player that's played for Man United, played for PSV, and also played for Real Madrid as well over the course of his career. But more he played for Manchester United. How many seasons he spent? 2001 to win. I think he is also a legend of the club. Scored 100 plus goals for the club. I think it's a good one for Van Nistelrooy. If you look at where he is coming from as a Manchester United, ex-Manchester United players. So I don't know in what capacity would he be, or why they want him. But we already have United already have Ben McCarthy in that team. So why would they need Van Nistelrooy? That is the question for today. Van Nistelrooy also coached Feyenoord. I mean, PSV. I think he was a coach of PSV for a season where he won the PSV PSV Buckham Cup. Uh, if you look at Van Nistelrooy and his pedigree as a manager, I think just one season. I think he didn't really get much more time at Feyenoord before he was sacked or he parted ways with his club. So let's see how this relationship will pan out. And we already know that Burnley, he's in talk with Burnley to replace Vincent Company, who left for Bayern Munich. So I don't know how that would pan out, but I think for me, uh, if he will be an excellent addition to the Erik Ten Hag coaching team, but will he agree to join where he knows that there's an offer out there in the championship for him? I think it's just something that is tricky. Maybe he might agree to join. He might say, okay, since United have come calling, who am I to say no to Manchester United? So I think it's a good one for him. He really needs to evaluate what is best for him. He needs to evaluate if the deal is good for him going forward, if it's a learning curve for him. Uh, I know he has a relationship with Ten Hag. definitely all Dutch players should have a relation. Dutch players, excellent, should have a relationship with Ten Hag. Uh, but I don't really know in what capacity. I think it has to be defined in what capacity will this benefit everybody. Will he be coming in? Because if you are saying he should come in as a coach, uh, that coaching mentor, in respect to, we already have Benny McCarthy there. So, but it needs to be stated why is Van Nistelrooy joining the crew. It has to be stated why is he joining the crew. It's very obvious that for some reasons there are some reasons why why he is joining the crew. If you look at his pedigree as a manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy, just one year, uh, you look at you see something really as let's just look at him. Let's just look at his pedigree as a manager. The one year he spent as a manager. So let's look at his managerial. Okay, I think he left after playing for Real Madrid. He went to Hamburg, played at 6 matches, which is really good for him. After then, he went to Malaga, played 28 matches, scored 4 goals. Overall, he has played 449 matches in his playing days and has scored 249 goals as a striker. So I think it's a good one for him. It's a really good one for him. So let's look at his managerial career. Netherlands assistant coach. He was there in the between 2014 to 2016. He coached the under 19 of PSV Eindhoven. Then also went on to become the assistant coach between 2019 as well to 2022. Still under Luis van Gaal. These two spells as assistant coaches under Luis van Gaal. So then he then joined PSV, the young PSV. So he coached them. That is the team B of PSV. He coached them between 2021 to 2022. If we all look at his coaching pedigree, okay, look at his coaching pedigree. Okay, from 2022 to 20, just one season with PSV Eindhoven. That's where he won. Then I think for that, I think the rest is history. If you look at his honors as a manager, he won the the FA Cup, similar to FA Cup. Then he won the Shield in 2002, then left. So I think for him, just one season as a regular manager, won one trophy. It's a good one for him. So let's see how that one goes. Uh, I don't know what you think about Ruud van Nistelrooy coming into Manchester United. I don't really know. Is it something we should really be looking at? Coming to Manchester United, assisting Erik ten Hag with some of the duties that are there. Is it something we should really be looking at? It's something we should be asking questions upon. Why now? Why do you need him? You have Benny McCarthy there, yes, as a coach striker, but what else again? So it's a question we need to ask. It's a question. It's something we need to really dive into and ask. But it's a good one for him. If he takes the job, fine. If he doesn't take the job and look at the Burnley's job, it's still fine for him. But we have to talk about it. Talk about him. We have to talk about the role he will be playing if he accepts this job. So those are the things he really needs to look at. 1 year as a manager, one trophy, two trophies, I guess, as a manager. If he takes the Burnley job, fine and good. We'll see how he will perform in the championship. Burnley is not really an easy club to, but it's something that he can put one or two players on ground and he comes back to the Premier League again. So Burnley have this character of bouncing back. Whether it was under Sean Dyche, under Vincent Company, they have a way of getting good managers to bring them back to the Premier League. The only problem that Burnley has is that Burnley cannot stay up. That's where they have an issue. They don't have the ability to stay up in the Premier League. So that is the problem that they have. Okay, from Ruud van Nistelrooy, let's go to Euro. So Leny Euro, Leny Euro has chosen to join Real Madrid this season. If that deal will work, we don't really know what his price tag is. But if you look at out there, I think his price tag should be between 40 to 50 million euros. Lille will want that amount because it's a big club that is coming for Euro. But the question is that are Real Madrid really ready for a new center back now? Because they have Rudiger, they have they still okay, two of the center backs are going. Nacho is leaving the club. Who else again that is leaving the club? Two of their centre back are going, but they have Militao, they have Riga, so they need at least a backup because what really happened last season was that Alaba was out injured. At a certain point, Rudiger was out injured. They had to play Chouameni and some other guy, and Nacho in that area. It wasn't really comfortable for Chouameni, but it's something that he had to adopt to and play that role. Especially against Real Madrid, he really struggled in that centre back area. But you need somebody that is much more. So if they get this guy into this team, if they get Euro into the team, then I think it will help them. It will really help them. He's a young player, somebody that can learn, and we know the history of French centre back with Real Madrid. Varane came in as well way back like 13 years ago under Jose Mourinho, and he got his debut, and the rest is history. But this is what if they can get Euro, I think that would be brilliant. It would be very brilliant transfer for Real Madrid. It would be brilliant transfer for them. But if they can't get Euro, but if they can't get him this season, they will get him because he has poured all his heart. He's a hardworking player, hardworking defender. He knows at his age, he knows how to read the game very well. He's an excellent reader of the game. He can block, and also he can also score from set pieces as well, which is an added advantage and what you need from a defender. If that is the case, if he has chosen Real Madrid, so it's left for Real Madrid to respond now. How much does he confirm? How much does he command in terms of transfer fee in the market? Okay, let's see his proof. Let me just check what he command out there in terms of. So let's see what he commands out there. But I think he has to command there's a certain transfer fee he has to command. So let's see what in terms of transfer fee. Sorry, I don't have the graphics with you. In terms of transfer fee, okay, 50 million euros. I said between 40 to 50 million euros. So if Real Madrid can cough out 40 to 50, there will be a bargain. There will be a bargain around him. So if Real Madrid can cough out 40 to 50 million euros, that would be very good, huge chunk of money to bring out for this young teenager, 18 years of age. We all know what he can bring in into this Real Madrid team, but he won't be a regular starter, like we all know. He won't be a regular starter for Real Madrid, but it's a good one for if they can bring him. What would he bring? He will bring energy. He will bring youthfulness. He will bring longevity if he's injury free. He will bring a lot of not necessarily experience at his age, but he will bring a lot of calm to that Real Madrid's defense, and he will serve as a replacement whenever there's an injured somebody. Because we already know Militao is there, Rudiger will still be there. So Rudiger, Militao, and Alaba, in conjunction with Euro, I think they'll have a very strong defense. Maybe sign one or two, or bring in somebody else from somewhere to ensure that you have five defenders for the season. Yes, it's still not enough, but something can still really happen to those five defenders. But Euro, with the addition of Euro, I think to help them ensure that they have that stability in the defense. So I think for Euro and Real Madrid and Real Madrid, it's a relationship that they cannot avoid. The player have said yes. The player wants to play for Real Madrid, and the player wants to go to Real Madrid. So it's left for Real Madrid to react now to say, okay, yes, I want you. Come to Real Madrid. I will pay so amount for you, or I'll struck a deal with Lille. and we'll have that's that deal that that deal signed. Hopefully, then you become a Real Madrid player. So uh, we hope that comes through, because United made a very good offer for him for £35 million. It was rejected, and the player also rejected to have it. The player and his representative couldn't really have a talk with Man United because his heart was already set for Real Madrid. So let's see how that one goes. Let's see how that one pan out. So if you're just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, hit the notification bell, and like this video. So let's fast forward from this transfer to Brentwaite. Brentwaite waiting for Manchester United. What a funny headline. So uh, uh, Brentwaite is currently now waiting. He's not frustrated, but he's waiting for the for United move. What is the next move? We know that a 50 million pound transfer fee will be offered to Everton for this player. They've offered 30 million, 35 million pounds. Everton openly rejected it. 40 million pounds. Everton now for United is 50 million pounds. Take it or leave it. That's just it. Yeah, because United do not didn't want to be bullied or pushed to a certain corner that will overpay for a player. And I think he wants that amount. He doesn't want 80 million pounds. It's just a season wonder. He has played in final as well. He's just a just one season. So he doesn't want 80 million pounds. So take it to the market. 70 million pounds, no for me. 60 million pounds. 50 million pounds is good for him. He's a young English player, a young defender that is coming up. Someone that is left footed as well. He can also help Martinez whenever Martinez is in and out. He can also help in showing that defensive back line. So that is it for what I think about Brentwaite. He has to wait. He has to wait for United. For how long will he wait? It depends on Everton. For how long will he wait? It also depends on how United move swiftly. If they really want him, they desire him, they move swiftly into this deal, and tell Everton this is what we have: 50 million pounds. Leave it, take it or leave it. That is also it. If you don't want it, then we can do something else elsewhere with our money. So, and 50 million pounds is good for Everton, especially with this current climate of financial fair play rule that is bugging people left, right, bugging clubs left, right, center, making clubs to balance their account if you cannot generate income. We know that some part of those arguments are in court now with City and the Premier League. We're still waiting for the outcome of that lawsuit from City against the Premier League, against an organization which they belong to. So, and I hope that outcome comes out positive for the Premier League, because I just think City wants to destroy uh, uh, the league. They want to just monopolize the league to themselves. So let's see how it goes. Let's see what will happen at the end of the day. So I think for me, it's something they need to look into, to see to both clubs. Everton has to come to the table and tell United this is what we need. Also, United have told them this is what we can pay. We can only pay 50 million pounds. Take it or leave it. If you don't want to accept, fine and good. I think for me, he's just 21 years old. He wants that amount of money for a 21 years old defender, and let's see what it is at the end of the day. So the Premier League love hyping young English defenders. At the end of the day, they have nothing to show for. But I think with proper guidance, with proper nurturing from managers and coaches in Old Trafford, it will really be he will really have a fantastic career at the end of the day. He didn't go to the Euros for England, but it is something that he has to look into, and he has to look at and say, okay, I did not go to the Euros, but I can also pull my weight. So that is it. So from Brentwaite, so let's look at some of the to Chelsea. So this guy arguably will be coming to Chelsea, whether Barcelona likes it or not. They have a €6 million clause on his contract, and the guy wants to come to Chelsea. So let's see if McGahey will be Chelsea player. I think that deal is almost done and dusted, hopefully. So this is what is really happening in terms of this. These are the timelines for okay. Chelsea are in advanced talk with Barcelona to sign McGahey from Barcelona. They've triggered that 6 million euro, not 6 million pounds, 6 million euro clause in his contract. And once they have triggered it, Barcelona has no option to accept that, to accept it. They have no option to accept it. Then there will be a long-term agreement with McGahey. So that the long-term deal with the player, that is personal terms. That's what I'm talking about now. With the player is getting closer. I think the player should that should not be an issue. Then Chelsea are now Chelsea are now fan favorite because Bayern pull out of that deal. Yes, Bayern pull out of the deal, just like the way Chelsea pulled out of the Ulysses deal. Bayern now are the ones pulling out. So I think this season is a transfer tussle between Bayern and Chelsea, just like the way we saw last season between um, Arsenal and Chelsea, Chelsea and Barcelona. So it's between Bayern and Chelsea. So, and also Barcelona have offered that the striker a new contract, but the striker has not yet accepted. He didn't accept. So it means that his mind is set out set out to Chelsea, and Chelsea have to do that. They have to accept they have to. I mean, Barcelona have to accept that the player will not be, be playing for at the Camp Nou next season or wherever they are playing at. Then Chelsea will pay. We want to make sure that that deal is done and dusted, and that's just it. The player has the proposal with him. The player and his representative, they have that proposal with him. So he has to ensure that it's in line. What is needed is in line with what he believes in. So I think it's a good one for the player. If he has decided not to stay with Barcelona and wants to go with Chelsea, a small 6 million euro by 6 million euro clause on his contract. Chelsea can afford that, and they've told Barcelona we want to pay this amount for this guy, and hopefully that deal should be done and dusted. So for Chelsea fan out there, if you have more question on this deal, if you have more, we'll provide you answers. So let's see how that one goes. So from this transfer to Aston Villa, and I said that at the beginning of the show that Aston Villa have been making buzz in the market. There are three players within this circle. We have Samuel Illing Jr., we have Enzo, and we also have the midfielder, the Talis midfielder. That for me, I think he was the player of the year for Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz. He'll be leaving the club. He'll be having his medical this week as well for Juventus. So, but Erik Jr. have signed. Will undergo medicals tomorrow, which is Tuesday tomorrow, and will sign a 4-year deal that will be valid to 2020 to 2019, and with an option of 1 year. That's what we got from Fabrizio Romano, and hopefully that deal should be done and dusted by tomorrow. And this is the reason why Aston Villa are making this move. They have to sell to buy. They have to sell to buy. We know that the deal with Martin, the Chelsea player, that is also done and dusted at £6 million they've paid. We also know that one other deal again for Oman Kelly. So Oman Kelly will be going to Chelsea. He will be going to Chelsea. He'll be having his medicals today. He'll be signing a 6-year deal with Chelsea, with the Blues, with an option of a further 1 year to add. So a 6-year deal, that means that deal will be done and he will be Chelsea player today. I think very soon to be done. So this player is capable of playing in either side of the wings, and in the midfield as well behind the striker. So I think it will be an addition for Chelsea, and it will be a miss for Aston Villa as well. But Villa know what they want. They know how they want to trade. Like I said, this season there will be a lot of swap deals here and there, left, right, center, and we are seeing it now. The swap deals are coming. If you don't have the money to pay, you just okay. What does this player worth? This guy worth 60 million pounds. Okay, the other guy worth 40 million pounds. So let's swap the deal and let's give you 20 million pounds. So this is how some of these deals this season will be done. So, and we on fancy football will bring you some of those deals that are so much more difficult. Remember, also Chelsea have also signed for Chelsea fans. They've completed the deal for the young Brazilian Ernesto. He also scored yesterday. So he will be Chelsea player in 2025. Hopefully, he's still young. Chelsea will keep him. Palmeiras will keep him for one more year. Then I think at the beginning of 2025, 2026 season, then Palmeiras will release him for Chelsea. He will be in Chelsea. So let's see how that one goes. Let's see. I think for Aston Villa and for Chelsea, wonderful deal, really good deal, and every other thing is going to take its shape. So guys, let me know what you think. We've come to the end of the discussion segment. Let me know what you think with what we have today. Let's go back. Let me know what you think. Please kindly like, comment on Fancy Football, subscribe. Basically, subscribe. Get us to 1,000. If you are watching us for the first time, get us to 1,000 subscribers, please. Get us to 1,000. So let's interact, please. So, what do you think of Yoro? What do you think of Van Nistelrooy to join the Manchester United coaching crew? How would that one pan out? What do you also think about Gerard Brentwaite waiting for Manchester United? Another deals that I've just mentioned here, Erik Jr. Move to Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz, on the other hand, will be going the other way to Juventus. So, what do you think about that? So let's talk about it. Send in your comments now. I'm waiting. to go through your comments. There's no dull moment on fancy football. Please, I'm waiting to go through your comments, and let's see what we what we will have at the end of the day. So let's have your comments. So I'm here to answer it, please. Sorry, we are coming an hour late today, but I think it's for a reason. That's why we are coming for. But tomorrow, 12:15 is our 12:15. So let's keep that one in mind. That our 12:15 is our 12:15 for tomorrow. So okay, guys. Okay, guys. So this will be the end of the show for us. Let's see. This junction. Let's know what you think about it. So just watch the video at this junction. So since there are no comments, so let's come to the end of the show. Hopefully. So let's see.